overall, at the time when the ministers were being attacked, we had the history or the recent issue of a minister of the government, Minister Sarsour, being assassinated along with members of his family, that the security of the senior members of the government and senior personages was an overriding issue, and that it had to do with the stability of the country to make sure that the president and other members of the cabinet, as they were wont, to be secure and safe. And that whatever was done had to be done.
That's former Minister of Public Works Robson Ben on Thursday last, after he was questioned by ranks of the Special Organized Crime Unit in relation to the controversial sale of lands at Pradoville 2. Mr. Ben wanted investigators on the case to believe that former President Jagdeo and the former PPP ministers were allocated lands at Pradoville 2 because of the deadly crime wave at the time, which had resulted in the shooting death of then Agriculture Minister Jagdeo. Now, questioned about this, former President Jagdeo says that the matter was never discussed at his cabinet and that Mr. Ben injected his personal view on the Pradoville 2 matter.
I asked Robson, that was never discussed at cabinet. Robson said this was an aside, this was his view. He said, and he confirmed to me, he never said that in Soku, and he said this is his view. This was never discussed at the cabinet. You should ask him about that.
Ben also told investigators at Suku that security for the president then and the cabinet was a major issue. But according to Mr. Jagdeo, it would have been foolhardy of him to live at Pradoville 2 had security been a threat to him.
Was security a threat to you?
No. Personally, if it was a security issue, I would have not gone to live there at the back next to the seawall where the gunmen can easily hide by the seawall and shoot at you.
An audit has found that government lost millions of dollars on the sale of the lands below market value. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.